What if I told you that 1 in 3 Americans over 60 will lose enough leg strength to struggle standing from a chair, and most won't even notice it until it's too late? Imagine being perfectly healthy only to realize one day that your own legs no longer trust you. That single truth has sent millions into physical decline, not because of disease, but because of stillness. Here's the shocking part. The body starts losing up to 1% of muscle mass every year after 50, yet the one move that could stop it takes less than 2 minutes a day. No gym, no running, no pounding your knees into pain, just one forgotten exercise that rebuilds power balance and confidence, all from the comfort of your home. It's called the wall sit, and it's changing how smart seniors train across America. In this video, you'll discover why this simple movement is called a silent strength builder, how it protects your joints, stabilizes your blood pressure, and restores the control you thought you lost. Because this isn't about looking fit, it's about keeping your independence, your freedom, and your strength for life. Maybe you've felt it lately, that quiet struggle nobody talks about. You stand up after watching TV and your knees hesitate. You carry groceries up the porch steps and have to pause halfway. It's not that you've stopped trying, it's that your body isn't responding the way it used to. And that can feel scary, because deep down you remember what it was like to move freely, to walk into a room without thinking about balance, to bend, lift, and laugh, without pain reminding you how old you are. But here's the truth. Most people over 60 never hear you don't lose strength because you age. You lose it because you stop using it the right way. And that can change faster than you think. There's a way to train your body that doesn't require jumping, sweating, or even leaving your home, a way that speaks directly to your muscles, joints, and circulation all at once. It takes 2 minutes a day and no special equipment, but it can return what years have slowly taken: your steadiness, your confidence, your energy. You'll move better, stand taller, and finally feel like your body's listening again. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming control. Because aging doesn't have to mean slowing down, it can mean waking up. Stay with me, and in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how a simple move called the wall sit can rebuild the foundation of your strength and independence starting today. Let's be honest, the decline doesn't happen overnight. It starts quietly. One morning you feel a little slower getting out of bed. A week later you find yourself grabbing the armrest to rise from a chair. Then one day a short flight of stairs feels like a mountain. That's not weakness, it's warning. Studies show that after 60, your body naturally loses up to 15% of lower body strength every decade unless you train it to fight back. The reason is simple: your muscles stop getting the signal. When you move less, blood flow drops, nerves fire slower, and your quads, the power stations of your legs, begin to shut down. It's like having a car engine that idles too long. Everything starts to rust from the inside. And here's the cruel twist: once you lose that strength, even walking or light stretching can't fully bring it back. That's why so many older adults fall, not from clumsiness, but from fading muscle memory. Every step feels heavier, every joint a little stiffer, every breath a reminder that time doesn't wait. But what if there was a way to reverse that slide, to turn gravity itself into your training partner? Because that's exactly where the next secret begins. It sounds almost too simple to believe that standing still could rebuild what age slowly steals. But that's exactly what the wall sit does. It's called isometric training, a quiet form of strength building where your muscles fire without a single step. Think of it as lifting your own body weight against gravity itself. When you slide down the wall, thighs near parallel to the floor, something remarkable happens. Every major muscle in your legs, your quads, glutes, calves, and even your core switch on and stay activated. No bouncing, no strain, no noise, just pure controlled power. And because you're holding still, your joints stay protected while your muscles do the hard work. What's more, this stillness forces your body to stabilize, to realign, to remember balance again. It's meditation meets muscle, a blend of calm and challenge that even physical therapists call the longevity stance. Most people overlook it because it doesn't look flashy. But the results speak louder than motion. 2 minutes of this daily can condition your body better than 20 minutes of random stretching. Stillness isn't weakness, it's strength-focused. And for one man named Tom, it became the quiet comeback that changed everything. Tom is 63, a retired firefighter from Ohio, who used to carry people out of burning buildings. But after years of wear on his knees, he could barely walk up his driveway without feeling like his legs were made of concrete. His doctor told him it was just age, but Tom refused to accept that. One morning, scrolling through videos like this, he decided to try the wall sit. The first attempt lasted only 18 seconds before his legs trembled like leaves in the wind. But instead of quitting, he made himself a promise: 2 minutes a day, no excuses. The next day, he hit 25 seconds. By day 5:45. By day 10, a full minute, steady, grounded, and proud. He said, "I hadn't felt that kind of control in years. My knees stopped aching. I even started sleeping better." His wife noticed the change before he did. The way he stood taller, the way he laughed more. The wall sit didn't just rebuild his legs, it rebuilt his confidence. And when his doctor checked his blood pressure, it had dropped 10 points. Tom's story isn't unique. It's proof that the body can bounce back if you give it a reason. And what happened to his balance next? Even his doctor didn't expect. Most people think balance comes from their feet, but the truth is it starts in the legs and the brain working together. When you hold a wall sit, your muscles aren't just strengthening, they're sending rapid-fire signals back to your nervous system, retraining what scientists call proprioception, your body's inner GPS. It's how you know where you are in space without even looking. For seniors, that system fades quietly over time, which is why slips and stumbles happen more often. But 2 minutes of controlled stillness every day reawakens it. Blood rushes through your thighs and calves, oxygen floods your joints, and circulation in your lower body improves naturally, without medication, without machines. People who practice this daily often notice fewer dizzy spells, warmer feet, and steadier steps. The wall becomes more than support, it becomes your balance coach. And that renewed flow doesn't just help you walk better, it can help stabilize your blood pressure and even boost heart efficiency. Imagine moving through your day without that tiny fear of losing your footing. That's what balance really gives you: freedom, confidence, and trust in your own body again. But the real secret hides deeper, because what this move does to your core might surprise you. When most people hear core, they think of crunches or sit-ups. But for those of us over 60, the core isn't about abs. It's about stability, posture, and protecting your spine. The wall sit quietly trains all of it at once. As your legs hold your weight, your midsection has to fire to keep your torso upright. Your obliques, your lower back, and even the small stabilizer muscles deep around your spine are constantly engaged to stop you from collapsing forward. It's a gentle, invisible workout that teaches your body to hold itself strong again. And because your back presses lightly against the wall, it aligns your spine, correcting that slow forward slump that so many seniors mistake for just getting old. Over time, this small alignment change can ease lower back pain, improve digestion, and even make breathing feel easier. It's not about chasing a six-pack, it's about holding yourself tall without strain. Every second you hold this position, you're teaching your body endurance, balance, and control. The best part: no crunches, no floor mats, no strain on the neck or shoulders. Just you, the wall, and gravity doing its quiet work. But what's happening inside your joints while you hold? That's where the real magic begins. One of the biggest fears people over 60 have about exercise is hurting their joints, and rightly so. Years of walking on hard surfaces, climbing stairs, and carrying life's weight can wear down the cartilage that cushions your knees and hips. But here's the beauty of the wall sit: it builds serious muscle strength without grinding your joints. This is what experts call isometric loading. Your muscles work hard while your joints stay still. Think of it as giving your knees and hips a workout that strengthens the scaffolding around them instead of stressing the hinges. As you hold the pose, your tendons and ligaments adapt, becoming more elastic and resilient. Blood flow increases, inflammation drops, and stiffness slowly fades. Over time, even people with mild arthritis or chronic soreness find they can stand longer, move easier, and trust their steps again. It's strength without punishment, progress without pain. In skipping this kind of training, that's where real risk hides. Because once those supporting muscles weaken, even a small fall can take months to recover from. The wall sit isn't just about strong legs, it's about strong protection. But what if I told you this same stillness could even influence your hormones? That's where things get really interesting. Here's something most people never hear about strength training after 60. It's not just your muscles that wake up, your hormones do too. When you hold a wall sit, your body enters a brief, controlled state of physical stress. But instead of breaking you down, it triggers a positive chain reaction. Your brain releases endorphins, your natural mood lifters, and your body boosts testosterone and growth hormone, both essential for maintaining muscle tone, bone density, and vitality. It's like sending a message to your cells that says, we're still alive, still strong, still growing. That gentle shaking effort signals the body to rebuild and rebalance. Over time, many seniors notice better sleep, steadier energy, and even a subtle return of that spark, the confidence that used to come effortlessly. And because the wall sit combines strength and calm breathing, it naturally lowers cortisol, your main stress hormone. The result, less anxiety, fewer mood dips, and sharper focus. You start to feel grounded again, not rushed, not drained, just centered. This isn't magic. It's biology doing its job, only now you're the one in control. But the most powerful transformation of all doesn't happen in your hormones. It happens in your mind. Most workouts focus on how much you can move. The wall sit asks the opposite. Can you stay still when everything in you wants to quit? Around the 30-second mark, your legs begin to shake, your thoughts start to wander, and a quiet voice says, that's enough. But here's where the true training begins, when you breathe through the burn instead of running from it. Every second you resist that urge, you're not just building muscle, you're building resilience. This mental toughness carries into the rest of your life. When stress hits, when sleep doesn't come, when plans fall apart, you've already practiced staying calm under pressure. That's the hidden genius of this exercise. It doesn't just condition your body, it conditions your mind. Science backs it up. Controlled stillness paired with slow breathing has been shown to reduce cortisol, improve focus, and even enhance emotional stability. It's why monks and athletes alike train in silence, because strength begins in the mind before it ever shows in the mirror. So the next time you slide down that wall and your legs start to tremble, don't see it as weakness. That shake is proof you're growing. And if you've tried this before, drop in the comments, how long could you hold your ground today? Now that you know what it can do, let's make sure you're doing it safely. Stand with your back against a wall, feet about 2 feet forward, roughly shoulder width apart. Slowly slide down as if sitting on an invisible chair until your knees form a 90-degree angle. Keep your back flat, chest open, and knees tracking over your toes, never collapsing inward. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, slow and steady. Start with 20 to 30 seconds and build up to 1 to 2 minutes over time. Don't rush the progress. Every second counts. If you feel knee pain come up a few inches higher, the angle can be adjusted for comfort. You can rest your hands lightly on your thighs or cross them over your chest to increase the challenge. Remember, this isn't about suffering. It's about control, awareness, and consistency. And when your legs begin to tremble, smile, that's your body waking up, reconnecting, rebuilding. You don't need weights or machines. All you need is a wall, your breath, and 2 minutes of focus. Because what this simple habit truly builds isn't just muscle, it's freedom. Freedom isn't just about moving, it's about trusting your body again. The wall sit may look like a small thing, but its impact reaches far beyond your muscles. Every time you lower yourself into that stance, you're reclaiming control over your own foundation. It's a quiet declaration that says, I'm still here, and I'm still capable. Over time, something shifts. Your balance improves, your walk becomes steadier, your posture taller. Even everyday tasks like getting out of a car or reaching for a high shelf feel effortless again. That's what freedom feels like, not depending on others for your own movement. It's confidence disguised as calm. And the best part, you don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to earn it. Just 2 minutes of focused stillness a day. The wall behind you isn't resistance, it's support, a reminder that you're never too old to start over. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your legs, it strengthens your sense of independence. Because freedom at this age isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters without fear. And if there's one thing every senior deserves to hold on to, it's that sense of power that comes from simply standing strong. So here's my challenge to you. Take 2 minutes today. Find a wall plant, your feet slide down and hold. Feel your heartbeat, steady your breath, slow your legs, awaken. Because every second you stay there, you're not getting older, you're getting stronger. The truth is, most people your age won't do this. They'll keep saying someday while their bodies quietly give up ground. But you're not most people. You're the kind who understands that strength isn't about youth, it's about choice. This move costs nothing, takes almost no time, and yet it gives you back something priceless: independence. Don't wait for the next doctor visit or another what happened moment to start reclaiming it. Begin now, 2 minutes every day, and watch how your body and your confidence change from the inside out. Because strength doesn't retire, it waits, waiting for you to wake it up. So if you're ready to take control, drop your name in the comments, tell us where you're watching from, and let's start this together. And don't miss the next video, because we're revealing a movement that improves circulation better than any pill ever could.